Hey, this is Justin Popovich, and right now I want to show you a presentation on how I launch a Warrior Special Offer on the Warrior Forum, aka WSO. It's a pretty complex process, and I don't want to turn this into a lecture, so I'm going to speak pretty quickly and try to get through this fast so that you can just get into implementing it. And then if you have any questions, just fill in the question as a comment here on the blog, and I'll do my best to answer it. And I'm going to start off by just showing you an overall process diagram of how I actually build and then launch a WSO. There's four general phases: product creation, supporting materials, configuring the download, and then writing the sales letter. And I'm going to explain this while actually doing a real WSO. I'm preparing to launch one tonight, and so I've done a few of these steps already. I'm going to explain how I did them, and then I'm also going to show you live how I do some of the other steps so you get a pretty clear picture of how it works. So let's first talk about product creation. When I'm creating products, most of the products I create are PLR based. So we go through a phase of research and planning. We'll pick the particular niche on the topic, and if it's something that is in our skill set where we can develop it in-house, we'll do that. If we have to outsource or hire that work to be done, then we'll create an agenda and have the people create it to our specifications. But we just make sure that we know exactly what we want to teach and we want to be included in this product. And then there's the whole product creation process. So writing, recording, filming, whatever. And that could take days, sometimes weeks, depending on how big the product is. Then we move on to product testing, which is really, really key. The quality is something that cannot be overlooked in internet marketing products. If you want to stand out and do a good job, you can't put out crap. So make sure you do testing, editing, have other people look at written things to make sure you don't have any grammar errors. Quality control, environment testing. Make sure if you write it on a PC, make sure it works on a Mac, and vice versa. I do a lot of my written stuff in Mac Pages. We always export it to Word and make sure it fires up in Word properly. We do the creatives and artwork in-house. So if there's an ebook cover required or any kind of other artwork, we include all kinds of editable creatives in our PLR products. So we build these all in-house. If you have to outsource them, there's plenty of ways to do that through the Warrior Forum as well. I like doing it in-house because we can get it done really, really quick, and it always looks awesome because Ted is amazing at creatives, so it works out really well for us. And then we decide if there's licensing applicable. If you're selling a software product, you'll need licensing. We sell PLR. We need to tell them what their privileges and licensing abilities are. So today I'm going to be releasing a product called How to Master Twitter in 5 Days. And I'm going to show you sort of how we've gone through all these steps. So right now let me switch over to my screencast and show you how the product creation took place. So I can't really show you the product creation process, but what I have here is I'm looking into a folder I have called Twitter in 5 Days. It's just what I named the folder for this product. And I'm just going to show you everything that's been created. I have the creation materials are my own private folder of all the things I use to build it, but I'm not going to be packaging. Day 1 has all the videos for this course through day 5, and I have a documents folder. This is where the Twitter guide would be able to be opened. So if I open that up here, you can see here's the PDF. I'm also including Word and Pages and so on. So that's in there. We also have a creatives folder here. So in our PLR products, we include editable PNG and PSDs of everything. So we've got 3D creatives. If you take a quick look here, you can see we include the binder cover, a DVD cover, a gift bag, all these different things to help the PLR buyer use it easily. We've got really nice graphics that Ted's built here that really makes the product stand out. And all this stuff gets put in this folder, so when I'm ready, I just grab day 1 and my docs folder and so on and just start clicking them all and add them to one giant zip file, and I just make sure that the license and readme are in the root of the zip. So when it gets unzipped, the first thing people see is a license and a readme, and then there's folders of all the other stuff. And that's essentially what the product looks like behind the scenes. So next, we've talked about the product creation. Now let's talk about how to create the supporting materials and what goes into it, because you can't just ship a product without explaining to your user or to your buyer how to use it. So first thing is, do you require README documentation? The answer will almost always be yes. What are you going to tell that buyer to do once they download and they unzip it? They should see a README file right away. We like to put a README video in some cases. I've had examples where I sold, let's say I did a college internet marketing for college courses or for colleges. I had a README video literally explaining, here is how you present this to a college, here's how you sell it to them, here's how you deliver the materials, etc. So if a video it makes sense for you, do it. It really works well. A video for the sales letter as well. So I don't want to just put a sales letter. I also like to have a video that explains the product. If it's a video-based product, I'll give a little clip or a little sample of what the video looks like so they can see the quality, they can see how it looks, and so on. And then any additional bonuses or add-ons. In some cases, I might sell a product and say, you buy now and I'm going to throw in this other product that I made. So I have to make sure that product's connected and it's available. In some cases, it might be an add-on. If it's a video product and the main download is an MP4 format, I might also include MOVs or other video formats. I'll put it in a separate zip so that you're not forced to download this massive, massive file, but it's an option for people that do want the extra material. So let me just show you quickly some of the supporting materials for this product we're about to release. So I don't really have time to show you how I create all the supporting materials, but one key thing is having a video on the sales letter that explains more about your product. In this case, this product has both a PDF guide and videos. So I like to give a sample of what the videos look like. So I'm going to use, if I go over here, I'm going to use ScreenFlow. This is similar to Camtasia. There's other screen recording software, so I can't really tell you what to use here. But what I'm going to do is put a picture and then a demo of the video here. So first, let me grab, let's see, we've got some creatives here I can pick from. I like the DVD cover actually, so let's grab the DVD cover, grab it over here, and drop it here. And then all I can do is just add it to the timeline. So it adds it for 5 seconds. Let me reduce it to 4. I want the video to start out by showing a picture of this product. Let me make it a little bit bigger because this is what the video will look like. And then I'll add some text as well saying 5 days to Twitter mastery, sample or demo video. Demo video. We'll center that. Then I'll grab one of the actual videos. So let's take one that's pretty short here. This one is 7.8 meg, so that's a good size. Grab that and also drop that over here. Literally just put it right there, right beside the demo. And I'm just going to take a clip out of the middle. I'll just cut it, I'll chop off that little front part. I usually actually like to find a logical place to demo. So we're back here at the account settings. There's a good spot, so I'll clip that off and then just move the clip right to the beginning. And I let it run for, let's say, I don't know, 30 seconds. Clip it off there as well. And then we will close it with a picture of the product again. So let's show you how this all pans together. If I go back to the start, we can actually play this. You won't be able to hear the audio. So we're back here at the account settings. But it's actually running the video there. You won't be able to hear the audio. I want to make this bigger so that they can actually see it. Roughly the same size as my screen. And I'll let that run. And that's it. And then I can just export this to an MOV or any format and then upload it to YouTube. So it's really quite simple. And it ends like this as well. Let me just show you the ending. And it goes off and says demo video. So I might not upload this exact one, but it gives you an idea of how I create that material.